The royal family of Brunei attends the opening of a convention in Bandar Seri Begawan. Princess Katharina Amalia, Princess of Oranje, begins her studies at Defense City College in Amsterdam. Queen Letizia of Spain presides over an award ceremony in Madrid. And Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden receives a 2025 pink ribbon in Stockholm. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. In Stockholm, Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden, as patron of the Cancer Foundation's Pink Ribbon campaign, was presented with the 2025 Pink Ribbon of the Cancer Foundation. The handover was made by the chair of the Cancer Foundation's Research Committee and the Foundation's Secretary General. According to the Royal Court of Sweden, this year's ribbon design features a, quote, green vine that grows from a small seed into flourishing leaves, symbolizing how support for cancer research helps to sow the seeds for future progress. End quote. Last evening, Their Majesties, King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden attended the opening of the 2025 church meeting at Uppsala Cathedral. According to the Royal Court of Sweden, the church meeting is the highest deciding body of the Swedish Church, and its 251 members decide on issues that are common to the whole Swedish Church. The church meeting meets in the autumn in 2 sessions in Uppsala. In Copenhagen, Their Majesties, King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark hosted a dinner in the Hall of Knights at Christian VII's palace at Amalienborg on the occasion of the meeting of the European political community. According to a press release from Ritzau, Denmark will be hosting a 2-day EU summit at Christiansborg Slot in Copenhagen. The summit is on defense, security, and support for Ukraine for the heads of state and government of the 27 EU countries. On Tuesday, Her Royal Highness, Princess Benedicte of Denmark, presided over the presentation of the Alzheimer's Association's and the Alzheimer's Research Foundation's Research Award in Copenhagen. In Madrid, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, presided over the inauguration of the newly restored Casa del Lavador at Palacio Real de Aranjuez. According to the Royal Court of Spain, Casa del Lavador, located in the Prince's Garden of the Palacio, was built at the, quote, request of King Carlos IV as a country retreat where he spent the spring season each year with his court. Today, it remains an outstanding architectural and decorative ensemble. The Royal Coat of Arms above the facade bears an inscription commemorating his reign. End quote. On Tuesday, Her Majesty, Queen Letizia of Spain, presided over the 5th edition of the Premios Reina Eco in Madrid. The award recognizes the 5 best projects carried out in 2024 that made an impact in the fight against climate change while promoting corporate innovation and sustainability. In Monacoville, His Serene Highness, Prince Albert II of Monaco, presided over the opening of the formal hearing of the courts and tribunals for the 2025-2026 judicial year at the Palais de Justice. On Tuesday morning, the sovereign prince began his one-day official visit to Aix-en-Provence at the invitation of the mayor. The purpose of the visit was to welcome the city into the Site Historique Grimaldi de Monaco Association and to celebrate the historical ties between the city and the Grimaldi dynasty, particularly through Cardinal Jérôme Grimaldi. This morning, Their Majesties, King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, began their working visit to Toulouse, France. According to RVD, the purpose of the visit was to reinforce Dutch-French cooperation during the Dutch-French Economic Year, an initiative designed to strengthen trade relations, investment and collaboration in aerospace, the energy transition, and agri-food technology. On Tuesday, Her Royal Highness, Princess Katharina Amalia, Princess of Oranje, began her studies at the Defensie College in Amsterdam. According to a statement from the Dutch Ministry of Defense, the princess will, quote, complete various theoretical modules and training sessions, and will begin working as a student employee at the defense staff. By royal decree, the princess has also been appointed as a reservist in the armed forces. She is currently a third-class sailor in the Royal Netherlands Navy and a third-class soldier in the Army and Air Force. Once the princess's arm injury has healed, she will begin general military training to learn military skills, such as shooting, obstacle courses, and map reading. Defensie College aims to offer students a meaningful part-time job during their studies. Furthermore, it aims to strengthen the bond between the armed forces and society. End quote. In Brussels, His Majesty, King Philippe of the Belgians, presented the insignia of the Grand Officer of the Order of Leopold to the Executive Director of the International Energy Agency, Dr. Fatih Birol. Last evening, His Royal Highness, Prince Gabriel of Belgium, took the oath as an officer during a ceremony at the Royal Military Academy in Brussels. In the presence of Their Majesties, King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, and Her Royal Highness, Princess Eleanor of Belgium, the prince declared, quote, I swear fidelity to the king, obedience to the Constitution, and to the laws of the Belgian people. End quote. On Tuesday, in Bandar Seri Begawan, Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Sarah of Brunei, and Her Royal Highness, Princess Anissa Rosna of Brunei, attended the opening of the 2025 premier lecture of the Knowledge Convention held inside the plenary hall at the International Convention Center. This year's convention, held under the theme, A Nation Nurtured with Charity, highlights the importance of education, faith, and service in Brunei's national life. During the convention, speeches were delivered by the Minister of Education and the Senior Religious Education Officer from the Ministry of Religious Affairs. Before returning to the palace, the Crown Princess and the Princess toured an exhibition in the press conference hall, where they spent time meeting with the exhibitors as well as attendees. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Thursday, October 2nd, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget, to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.